Well, a pinch and a punch for the first of the month, Wednesday the 1st of October. Hello Canterbury, I hope you've got out and enjoyed another day with the school holidays. Well, speaking of school holidays, I took one of my cherubs along this morning. I thought, you know, is he actually hearing sometimes what I'm saying to him? He's 14, paying a mind, and I had a few giggles from mum about that as well. But I did take him along, you know, took the time in there, and 2 seconds flat. No, he's fine. His ear canals are fine. He can hear anything. I'm like, really? Isn't that wonderful? So no excuses. Select hearing, apparently. So little trouble. He can actually hear what his mother's telling him what to do. Hey, talking of the children, Ice Fest, there's been a lot of talk about it, and we're very grateful to have some passes for 2 adults and 2 children to give away. So, and it's to see the Kevin and Jamie show on Saturday, the 4th of October at 11:30. 2 ways you can enter. One is by calling Marion now on 03 3777 033, or go to our Facebook page. You must like us and leave your details there to go into the draw. Coming up on today's show, we meet first novel, Catherine Hayton. She's a local girl. She's a crime novel, so I'm looking forward to talking to her about how she came up with the idea. And we meet Layla the puppy out at Rangiora Vet. But the last part of the show is very exciting because it's all about you and about some wonderful giveaways coming up that you can enjoy with you and your family and friends. But first up this weekend, it's a bit of an institution now. The Women's Lifestyle Expo is happening this weekend, Friday and Saturday and Sunday, but setting up tomorrow. It's a lot to do. And the woman that is a very busy lady at this time of the year is Christine Woodhouse. Welcome to Canterbury Live, Christine.
Hello, excuse my voice.
Oh, that's
Got
right.
this dreaded lurgy that's hanging around.
Don't apologise. You wait till I start coughing. We can do it together. It's all right. I mean, it's an annual event, but my goodness, it must take a whole year, seriously, to get it all organised.
It takes a year. We've been coming to Christchurch for 16 years now, so we love coming to Christchurch. It's so beautiful, the city, and it's been so sad to see lots of the buildings that I'm used to going. But it's wonderful every year, and I know when we had the earthquake in September, we were here 3 weeks later and we made it a free entry show.
Yes, you did, which was very generous.
And it was well supported. That year just blew us away.
A positive swing on it though after the earthquake. Some new businesses have emerged, haven't they?
Definitely, and a lot of them have come on board with us as well because they see it as such a great way to promote their business.
That's awesome. Well, let's talk about the exhibits. That's what it's all about. It's getting out and about and seeing all these wonderful businesses. So can you tease us a little bit about, Christine, who we're going to see there this weekend?
I've made some notes, as you can see from the cover of the Star newspaper. That's the wrap, and it's got a lot of information about the show for the weekend.
Excellent.
In our taste area, we have salmon and palatable, which is from the North Island, but Lyndon always comes down and supports the South Island, and he does sausages and black puddings and sauces, and they are to die for. They are fabulous, and you can taste them before you buy, which is so good. There's 4 lots of wine, and there's cheese, and just lots of different food. Oils, there's just wonderful things to try.
There's some creative people out there though, isn't there? Especially in the foodie. Food is really taken off to another level now.
Yes.
We see it on the television. People think that they're becoming great cooks and might throw out a cookbook. But there's some very clever people out there, isn't there, Christine?
They do amazing things. Cannon Hill have a range of sauces, aiolis, and I always get the, now I just can't think of the name. It's Chinese, it's hot. Wasabi.
Wasabi, yes.
Wasabi sauce. Yes. They have an aioli and it's green, and I take it back to my daughter every time. It's just divine. It's just so
How's
good.
that for a promo?
I know.
A nice wee kick there. God, I'm thinking of the nice fillet steak or something
with that on it. It's just beautiful.
Yum, 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 yum. Well, apart from the food though, if we need to walk that off, where else can we walk to?
Where else? When you walk in, there'll be giveaways. We have quite a few giveaways for people. They might have paid $10, which is really reasonable to come to a show like this. Children under 12 are free, but they get some giveaways that we have there that are provided to us as products for people to try and sample. And then you'll come to the goodie bag site, which is, I know
we all
you've
like
got
our
that
goodie
down.
bags. We all love our goodie bags.
Goodie bag is amazing, and this year it's changed slightly. In the past we've had a scarf with it. This year we have a mascara worth $25. Now the goodie bag is only costing people $20. However, The mascara is a value of $25. There are 9 other items, plus there's shampoo, hairspray, nail polish, massager, eye mask, and a new idea magazine, and a few other bits and pieces as well.
It's a no-brainer,
it's
isn't it,
really,
Christine?
really good buy.
My
It's great.
goodness, that's fantastic. Well, before we go on further, we do have some double passes to give away thanks to you. So we've got 6 double passes. So the way you can go into the draw to win those would be simply, again, to call Marianne on our number there, or you can go onto our Facebook page. But what a wonderful day out for mum and daughter, or even you can grab hubby along or your partner, surely.
Men do go.
Of course they do. Yeah, I'm sure there's male exhibitors there
There's
as well.
certainly male exhibitors there. But the door prize this year is worth $5,000. So as long as you enter and you enter online when you're there, one person from this expo will win $5,000 worth of products.
Fantastic. Okay, is there clothing?
There's clothing, there's fashion sites, there's a fashion parade. Angela Stone is there, she'll do a styling demo, and then she organises and is the MC for the fashion parade each day at 2 o'clock.
That's great, isn't it?
I love the fashion parade.
Oh yeah, and it's all under one roof. That's a wonderful thing, Christine. It doesn't matter what the weather is going to do to you this weekend. Nothing. It's nothing
Parking's great.
It is, isn't it?
At the it's Horncastle Arena now. It has
I know.
changed names.
No, it hasn't.
Horncastle Arena. And the parking's great. You can park outside. You're only a few minutes from the door. It's brilliant.
Another cool thing about the Lifestyle Expo is these quirky things that people invent. Is there anything like that this year? Putting on the spot, I know, Christine.
I know you are putting me on the spot.
I'll let you think about it. How about jewellery?
Jewellery. Well, we have high-end jewellery. We've always had West End jewellery, and this year we've got polished diamonds. So we've got very high-end jewellery, and we've also got bling, which I love. Every woman needs bling. So
I like the high-end bit, though.
But the high-end is just divine. West End will talk about changing existing pieces that you might have or you might have inherited from your mum, and you want to change it slightly, you want to make it a little bit more modern. They will talk about how they can help you with that. So
there's no obligation as well. That's the lovely thing about it.
Polished jewellers are a new person, a new exhibitor this year, so I'm looking forward especially to talking to them as well.
Oh yeah, and the thing is, it's an open door, meaning that you don't feel like going into a normal shop that all eyes are on you, so it's quite an open
Well, if you go into
environment.
a shop, most of us tend to think we have to buy. If you're at an expo, you can move on. You can go around the corner and say, I can come back, I'm going to have a look around the corner and come back. There's 4 hairdressers there. I've been to Headspace this morning and talked to Lisa, and she's really looking forward to talking to anyone at the expo. Please go and say hello to Lisa.
Oh, good on you, Lisa. So there we go, we've got the diamond ring sorted, getting your hair sorted. I mean, if your engagement and the wedding's coming up,
definitely.
It's not a wedding expo, but certainly there'll be people there with their skills and trades.
There's flowers, there's a florist, there'll be dresses, good, nice high-end dresses as well, so that you can sort out all sorts of things for a wedding.
Christine, we could sort Cup Week by coming to the Lifestyle Expo. Yeah, and you've got the jewellery there, the hair, the clothing.
It's excellent timing.
Great. You've got a wonderful Facebook page, so we can actually go on there and see the details.
Yes, Facebook have one of the girls in the office called Renee organises the Facebook prize, and at the moment, if you go on there and enter, you're in the draw to win $1,500 worth of prizes donated from the exhibitors at the show. You just have to be able to go to the expo on the weekend and collect it. Now you can enter it now.
Oh,
right
that's
now.
great. We don't have to wait then.
No, you can enter it.
Oh, thank you very much. Now, putting on the spot, because I know you'll love all the exhibitors, but is there one that is your special favourite? That's a must-see.
These Shiseido are a new exhibitor this year, so I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of the new people. Okay. The show changes quite a bit. About 50% will come back, but 50% will do it every other year. And this year, there's some really interesting new people.
Okay, well, we have to go, Christine, but you've teased us a lot, I think, so it's all good. So make sure you head down this weekend to the Lifestyle Expo, the Women's Lifestyle Expo. Remember, we've got 6 double passes to give away. Wish you all the best. Enjoy that cup of tea on Sunday night when it's all over.
I will do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Stay with us after the break. We're talking crime.
Europe in Concert. A new, fantastic international artist performing every week. Saturday evening at 7 p.m, right here on CTV.
Potholes. To some, a simple hole in the ground, causing no harm and no concern. But don't let that fool you. Potholes are dangerous. Did you know potholes have been linked to numerous nasty falls and flat tires? So if you have a pothole situation on your property, don't panic. Call the Pothole Repair Company. They'll fix your potholes in a jiffy. So next time you see a pothole on your driveway or in your car park, call the Pothole Repair Company. Action Removals, offering short or long-term storage facilities, full packing services, comprehensive rates, all fully insured and with 6 vehicle sizes to choose from. Earthquake repairs? Action Removals pack, move, store and return your valuable possessions stress-free. Action Removals, a family business that has been operating in Christchurch for over 10 years. Action Removals, your one-stop removal service on time, every time. 0800 222 526.
It's Blackwell's Mazda Demolition Sale, with prices on selected demonstrators that'll blow you away. BT50 4x4 from $39,995. CX5 from $35,595. Mazda 6 LTD from $49,995. CX9 from $55,495. And Mazda 3 from $30,800. The clock's ticking. These prices could blow any second. Call Blackwell's Mazda Sockburn today.
With all the latest innovations in the world of technology, Shift has everything you need to stay informed and in the know. Shift, 2:15 on Monday, right here on CTV.
I was just talking to Catherine. I've got a bit of an addiction to Midsummer Murders. I love the whole idea of finding out who's who at the end of the novel, and this is one that I'll definitely have to read, and this is Found Near Water. I'd like to introduce Catherine Hayton, first time novel.
Yes.
Exciting.
Yes, I've been writing on and off throughout my life, but I decided last year I turned 40 and I thought, no, this is the year. I'm going to sit down, do it, get it published.
How fantastic.
Yeah.
So you enjoy reading them yourself, and you thought, I could do this.
Yeah, I did actually try my hand at writing romance sort of novels for a while, because Mills and Boon sort of thing. I quite like those, but my heroines kept ending up dead, so I thought maybe I'm writing in the wrong genre, so I switched to crime. Comes a bit more naturally now.
Comes naturally crime. That's a good line, isn't it? Now, let's talk about the story, because it is based here in Christchurch.
Yes,
Which is lovely, because you could have taken yourself anywhere. I mean, that's a wonderful thing about writing, that you can take yourself anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
But you did choose Christchurch.
Yeah, so I've actually lived in Christchurch my whole life, so I've travelled around a bit, but this is definitely my home base. I wanted to also incorporate a bit about the earthquakes and things like that, because I know that some of the Christchurch crime writers that we do have out there, they haven't actually been doing the earthquake, and I thought, maybe I could just slip that in there.
Okay.
But it's mainly told from the point of view of the women who are victims of the criminal who's out there. So it's rather than just following along the police detective lines and trying to work out who did it and following all the clues, it's actually quite an emotional journey. So it's connecting quite a lot with the victims of the crime instead.
Okay, well, can you give us a little taste of the storyline?
Yep, so it starts off with Rena Sutherland, who's the main protagonist in there. She wakes up from a coma. Her 4-year-old daughter has been missing. For 4 days she's been in the hospital, and no one's actually noticed, no one's complained to the police, no one's alerted the police, so no one's searching for her.
Oh, goodness.
And so I wanted to incorporate that element. So the next thing is she gets assigned a victim support officer, and that's the main driver in the book. She supports her through all the turmoil that she's going through, helps her with her media interviews, like this.
Oh, very good.
And also she's supporting her as the police are bringing her new information, they're following down new leads and all that sort of thing. But the protagonist also runs a support group, and it's for women who have actually lost their children. So some have been murdered, some have been abducted, and her own child has died in a natural disaster. So she runs that group, and so the stories of 6 of those women are also intertwined throughout the main story.
Nice. There's different elements and levels to it, which is really great. Yeah. So now that you've become an author, you've realised a dream, and that's pretty impressive. Last year you decided to do it and you've actually made it happen.
Yeah.
How do you find balancing life, though, with writing?
Yeah, it's quite a challenge. Actually, this is a self-published book, so I'm not only trying to write my next book, trying to hold down my full-time job, but I've also discovered that I need to market as well.
Promote,
yeah. 2 weeks ago, I set up my Facebook page, which I've never really used Facebook all that much. But
So
I'm
come
up
to social media.
Up to 103 likes.
Oh, good on you. We can get some more today.
Yeah.
We can get some more today. Excellent.
Yeah, and so I've also been doing a bit of a blog so that people can get some of my writing for free, and if they like it, they can dive on into the paid stuff. Yeah.
Wonderful. So you're making your dream come true. So Found Near Water, will it be a standalone, or can you see yourself going on from
No,
the characters?
I'm working on a book now which it's not following on directly from the story, but it involves some of the same characters. So we'll meet Christine Emmett, who's the victim support officer. She comes into it, and also Eric Smith, or Detective Senior Sergeant Eric Smith. He
Always
comes in
with that on the start of it. Yep.
Yeah, so he makes an appearance in there as well, but it's quite a different story. But looking forward, I'm also thinking about doing sort of like a prequel to it as well.
Oh, cool.
Because prequels are all the rage
I know, this whole prequel thing's a trend. God, they did the Star Wars. How's all that?
Yeah.
Now, you're giving away one of the copies today to Found Near Water. Thank you very much for that. So our viewers can go onto Facebook, just like you can go to Facebook to see Catherine as well, and enter there, or you can go and call Marianne on 03 3777 033. Just a quick question too, though. Where can we buy the book? Is it available now?
Yeah,
in booksellers?
so it's available. It's online through Amazon.
Amazon?
And if you want a physical copy, it's also available through Fish Pond.
Fish Pond, it's a great website. Love Fish Pond. It's a bit addictive. Well, it is for me anyway. What's one bit of advice you'd give to, because you're relatively new into the whole writing, what would be one piece of advice you'd offer to someone that's thinking about it?
Don't think you're going to make your fortune.
Not yet.
No. I was tweeting the other day that I've made enough to live comfortably for the rest of my life as long as I die on Friday. So
that sounds morbid as a crime novel, really, doesn't it? But I guess that's true. You've got to start somewhere, and I guess the big thing about maybe if it goes to screen, that you could possibly,
that would be wonderful.
I tell you what, well, it's just starting now. We've got these crimes that are happening on. These new programs are starting in New Zealand, but you've got to start somewhere, and I think I applaud you for having the drive to actually do it, and I look forward to your next novel. Found Near Water, that's author Catherine Hayton. Join us after the break. It's about giving away. Give, give, give. We'll see you soon.
Your new home follows two families over 12 weeks through the process of building a brand new home. Hear from the homeowners and learn more from the builders and tradespeople as we follow their exciting journey. Your new home, Tuesdays at 8 on CTV.
Hi, I'm Caitlin, the naturopath here at Staywell Pharmacy. Working with the pharmacist, I use herbal and nutritional medicine to recommend natural alternatives for your health. This can be to counteract any side effects of your medication, general health advice, or natural options for you and your family. I'm also available for consultations. So come in and see us at Staywell Pharmacy, 27 Shands Road, Hornby. Staywell Pharmacy, live well, stay well.
Our new companion package is a personalised service for those that need extra help and support. A cost-effective solution for someone who needs more than just a taxi driver. Our drivers are hand-picked from our experienced team and specialise in providing the right support and companionship. Home safe every time with Blue Star Taxis.
Come in and meet the locals at the Bush Inn Centre. Whether it's to grab a coffee on the go or to catch up with a friend over lunch or dinner, the Bush Inn Centre is the perfect place. With our unique range of shops, you'll find everything you're looking for and more. Our friendly locals are always happy to help. We have plenty of parking at the Bush Inn Centre, making your shopping experience just a little bit easier. So come in, meet the locals and shop Bush Inn. You'll find us on the corner of Riccarton and Waimari Roads.
In Good Shape, examining all aspects of healthcare, medicine, research, nutrition, fitness and beauty, with in-depth interviews from medical experts. It's all here on In Good Shape, Tuesday morning at 9:30 CTV.
Well, we're very spoilt here in Christchurch, and even more so now at the Horncastle Arena with all the events that are coming to town. And one that is coming up in October is Empire. Check this out.
How the system should work. There's a storm brewing.
Whoa, that's hell of a tease, isn't it? It's going to be a wonderful event. All you need to do to win a double pass to go along to Spiegelwood Empire is send us a photo of you in the craziest outfit you have ever worn. Just simply send that through to inquiries@ctv.co.nz and you could be the lucky recipient. Well as Empire, on another scale, just slightly, Horata Games are coming up. There is no segue to that, it's very different. In November, and we have a family pass to give away. You just need to call through to Marianne on 03 3777 033. Thank you so much for joining me today. Coming up now is Run Your Vet. We're meeting up with Layla the puppy who's being microchipped. We meet vet nurse Marcella. Thank you for joining me. We'll do it all again tomorrow. Have a great night. See you later.
Today at the Rangiora Vet Centre, we meet Layla the Labrador puppy, who is about to get a microchip.
Here, darling. Good girl. Yeah. Right, so this is Layla. Layla's a 12-week-old Labrador puppy. She's in for some vaccinations, and we're also going to microchip her today. So the importance of microchipping is, that you can trace your pet back to you if they get lost. Also, if they kind of go walkabout and they get brought back into a vet clinic or the council, they've got a special scanner that you can run over their back, and it will beep and a number will pop up that's individual to the animal if they are found. The microchip itself is about the size of a grain of rice, and it just sits under the skin. Sometimes it can move around a little bit, so when you see us scan them, we might do this with the scanner, but it stays with them for life. So the microchip itself, we'll do this first. And lately, the newer microchips, the needles are actually a lot smaller. So this is the needle here. And so it gets implanted under her skin. So we'll go ahead and give that to her. Good girl. Didn't even notice. What a good girl. And then we'll scan it. There it is. So the number pops up on the scanner, and that's Layla's number. So the biggest things about microchipping are if a dog nowadays, I think in the last few years it's become law that they have to have microchips. So if they do go walkabout and they don't have a microchip, you can get pinged with a pretty hefty fine from the councils. And as well with cats, you know, not just dogs, but cats need them as well, and I think even more so. Do you have any cats? Yeah, you do. Are they microchipped?
No, they're actually not.
Yeah.
They're old cats. Yeah,
right.
We haven't done it.
Right. Especially with cats, and a good example was the Christchurch earthquakes. We had a lot of cats that wouldn't walk about with the shakes happening, and they were freaked out, and they didn't know what to do with themselves, and they got brought into vet clinics and shelters, and the ones with microchips could be traced back immediately, and the ones that didn't, you know, sometimes they met lesser fates. But we have the owner fill out their details, and then we also have an emergency contact, so if the owner's not around, we have someone else we can ring as well. And then I have you just sign and date at the bottom. So this is all filled out. So today is 14th of the 8th. 2014, and with this you also get a little tag that says, "Hey, I'm microchip, scan me."
Yep.
So that way, so people know that Layla's microchip. You've got to eat the pen. And her number on it. So that's Miss Layla's microchip number. So Layla's also here for some vaccinations. So first vaccinations for puppies include distemper, hepatitis, and parvo, and kennel cough as well. So we're going to give Layla her vaccination. So she gets one injection and she gets one little squirt in the nose. Is done, honey. Now, worming in puppies is very important because it's the very young and the very old that are susceptible to worm burdens. And it's both for if there's livestock around, so if you've got sheep around, they can pass on worms, and also to children. So it's a public health risk. So with puppies of Layla's age, so she's almost 12 weeks, isn't she? You can worm her once a month, and then when she gets to be a year of age, you worm her every 3 months. Okay, so I'm just going to wrap her worming tablet in a little bit of a meatball today to make it tasty, so she won't even know it. Look at this. Oh boy, you want to eat it. Good girl. And that's your worming tablet. All done.
Join us next time when we meet Jake as he weighs in and we talk animal weight loss.